Hi there everyone, James from the Brew London here with your weekly health and well-being video. So this week I want to talk about accepting where you are at the moment, and that could be where you are in life, on a day-to-day basis, whatever. It's just accepting the current circumstances at the moment, even though potentially they're going to be ideally not where you want them to be. This happens a lot of the time. We might have whatever, something could happen in your day, your week, whatever. You could have plans that are kind of derailed or you have to change them. You could have goals and aspirations that you have to either put on hold or figure out aren't going to work for you at that moment in time and things like that. So a lot of the time, obviously, if you've kind of, a lot of us will have like almost like a plan in your head. It might not be specific, time wise, but you might have things that you want to do and stuff like that. So when those plans are kind of changed, because we've thought about this and this is what we wanted to do, it can kind of feel, a bit disappointing. And this happens a lot of the time in life, and again, it could be any kind of circumstance, and it's sometimes hard to accept, and you kind of want to hold on to whatever that was. But sometimes when it's really not realistic and you're not going to be able to achieve it or whatever the case may be, for us to hold on to what was or what could have been or what we were planning to do is a lot of the time detrimental because it stops us from moving forward. And I think that it's kind of more like a common human instinct to want that thing that either we had or we were working to or didn't, that kind of thing. So I think it's important for us to learn to accept the situation for the moment. And a lot of the time with these things, it's not that we can never do it, it's that we might have to put our plans on hold, or they might have to change slightly and it might have to be done in a different way, or your goals may have to change, whatever the case may be. I think that accepting the current situation is a very important thing, and it gives us the ability to then move forward and also learn from whatever's happened in that current situation. A lot of the time that's a learning curve and we can build on that or use it for whatever the next kind of part is. And I think that if we can learn to accept that, which again, it's not easy, it's going to be hard, especially if you've kind of put a lot into something, but accepting it is going to make it a lot easier to move forward, and it's going to make you feel better, because holding on to those kind of things is never beneficial. It's never going to be a positive. It's not going to help, and I think that the more we can practice that and the more we can make ourselves, there's different ways you can distract yourself with something new. You can put your energy into something different and stuff like that. And I think the quicker we're able to do that, the happier you'll be in general, and be able to move forward with whatever is the next step in your life. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.